Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. To- This is Vishakha and today I am going to discuss about the round robin scheduling and solve a problem of round robin technique. First we should know a little bit theory of how round robin scheduling acts. So, the round robin scheduling is one of the most widely used primitive scheduling algorithms which considered all the process as equally important and treats them in a favorable manner. Each process in the ready queue gets a fixed amount of CPU time known as time slice or time quantum for its execution. If the process does not execute completely till the end of time slice, it is preempted and the CPU is allotted to the next process in the ready queue. However, if the process blocks or terminates before the time slice expires, the CPU is switched to the next process in the ready queue at that moment only. So, let's solve a problem and our concept will be very clear about round robin technique. Here is a question. For the process listed in the table, draw a chart illustrating their execution using round robin technique, and the time quantum has given is 2 and calculate average turnaround time and average waiting time. Here the process has given A, B, C, D, CPU bus time 8495 and arrival time is 0123. First, before we get started, we should draw a Gantt chart. So, get started. First process is process A and the CPU bus time of process A is 8. We have to keep in mind that the time quantum is 2. We can't access the CPU before the time quantum 2. So the initial of A we will take 0 as initial and the CPU bus time is 8 but the Q equal to 2. So what should we do? We should take only 2 out of 8. If we take only 2 out of 8, 6 will remain. That is 6. Don't do these calculations by a pen. Use the pencil in the exam. So process A, it is the finish time of process A. Now comes process B. In this technique, the processor gives equally chance to all the processes. Then comes B. The CPU bus time of B is 4. So we can only take 2. If we can take 2, 2 will remain. That is 2. And by adding with this 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. Now comes process C and the CPU bus time is 9. We should take only 2 and 7 will remain. That is C. 4 plus 2 is 6. Now comes D. From 5 we can only take 2 and 3 will remain. That is 6 plus 2 equal to 8. Then repeat the process from the beginning. Here comes process A and the last CPU bus time was 6. From 6 we can take only 2. Therefore 4 will remain. Eight plus 2 equal to 10. Then comes process B. If we take 2 Here remains nothing, that is 0. B comes 10 plus 2 is 12. Then comes C. If we take 2 from 7, it will remain 5. Process C here, and 12 plus 2 is 14. Now comes process D. Process D, if we take 2 from 3, 1 will remain. D, that is 16. Now repeat from the beginning. If we take 2 from 4, there will be 2, and here A will become 18. For process B, CPU bus time is 0. So CPU has done all his acts and B will not require the CPU. So we should switch the next process. See, here CPU bus time was 5, that is C. If from the 5 we should take only 2, there 3 will remain, that is 20. Then process D comes and D remains only 1 and the Q equal to 2. So if we take 1, there is remain 0. D process, and by adding 1 with 20, that is 21, and D has nothing left. Then comes process A again from the beginning. If we take 2, the CPU bus time becomes 0 for process A. A, 21 plus 2, that is 23. B has already become CPU bus time is 0. C, the CPU bus time has remained 3. So now we can give the whole 3 because no process has left with their CPU bus time. So whole 3 we can add. C, that is 23 plus 3, that is 26. Now we should calculate the turnaround time. Turnaround time equal to final finish time. These are my finish times. Minus arrival time. Here the processes has accessed many times the CPU, so the final finish time of A is 23. We should check the last finish time of the processes, and this will be their final finish times. For process A, final finish time is 23. 23 minus arrival time is 0 for process A equal to 23. For process B, final finish time, we should check where is the final finish time of B, that is 12. 12 minus arrival time is 1, that is 11. Now comes C. For C, the final finish time is 26. We should always check the last finish time of the process. Final finish time is 2, that is 24. Now comes process D. For D, final finish time is 21. 21 minus 3. 3 was the arrival time of D, that is 17. Now calculate average average turnaround time. Turnaround time equal to the addition of all the turnaround time of the processes, that is 23, 11, 24 plus 17 divided by number of process, that is 4. By calculating this, we will get 18.75. Here we get our first answer. Now we asked to calculate waiting time. Waiting time equal to turn around time minus CPU burst time. For the process A, turnaround time is 23 minus CPU burst time, that is 8, is 15. For process B, turnaround time 11 and the CPU burst time 4. For C, turnaround time is 24 and the CPU burst time is 9. That is 15. Now comes process D. The CPU burst time is 17. 17 minus the CPU burst time 5, that is 12. Here we are asked to calculate the average waiting time. The summation of all the waiting times of the process, that is 15 plus 7 plus 15 plus 12 whole divided by number of processes, that is 4. By calculating this, we will get